Hi guys, got another project here for my day off. This water is not always draining out this vanity sink of mine. It's not too bad right now, but when I'm brushing my teeth, I find sometimes I'm having to keep rinsing the sink out afterwards. So today I'm going to remove this pop-up and clean the pop-up drain. I'm not going to take out the P-trap underneath, but I'm going to remove this drain and I'm going to clean it up and see if that helps the water run a little bit better. I'll put you underneath and show you exactly what to do. It's really easy. Probably do it twice a year. I blow dry my hair. My daughter blow dries her hair. There's always hair somewhere. So I'll take you with me underneath the sink and show you how we do it. So you can see when I'm brushing my teeth and the water is running, the drain is not draining. So now you might think that's draining pretty fast, but when you have toothpaste or soap bubbles or whatever sitting in there. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take you under the sink and I'm going to show you how we do that. Okay, you're going to have to bear with me now. I'm going to have to try and get on the floor. Y'all know I got bad knee. Okay, so right here is this little thing that we're going to screw off here, this one. And that's going to, this is the pop-up right here. So we're going to, I'm not going to take the trap off. And, oh, lefty loosey, righty tighty, Deborah. Oh, brother. All right, now I'm on my back, guys, because I can't get on my knees. There we go. It's coming. You're not supposed to do these like super tight or anything, but hopefully my arm's not in the shot. And undo that. Just have to change my position here. Okay. So, okay. Undo that. There's a little ball inside there. And so that just slides off. We're not going to take it off. It just stays on there. And then you pull this little rod out. There's the ball I'm talking about. And then there's the pin here. And that pin goes into your pop-up. You see all the crap on there right now on the edge there. We'll clean that up. But what we want to do is pull that piece out from here that is attached to the pop-up. And I'll bring you up top and I'll show you how to do that. All right, so we're back up top. And we're going to take this pop-up, we're going to just lift it right out. And yeah, so it's pretty, well, there's not a lot of hair on there. I don't see very much. I mean, it's gross enough, guys. It would cause the sink to slow down. I'm just going to wipe that off. But it is slowing my sink down, so it's kind of nasty. Just remember that when you're cleaning this off, if you brought it somewhere else, just to wash it off. Don't use your vanity sink to do it because, oh, yeah, I guess you could use the vanity sink to wash it off because you didn't disconnect the drain pipe. I've done this before where I've had to undo the P-trap and put a bucket underneath the sink. But if you turn the water on and you don't have a bucket underneath the sink, guess what? That water's going all over your vanity. That's not good. I'm making a mess inside my sink here too. You see underneath in here. If I had an old toothbrush, maybe I could clean that up with an old toothbrush. But anyway, the fix is pretty easy. I'm surprised there wasn't as much hair as what I would have thought, because it's probably been about, I want to say a year since I've done this. I used to have to do it more often, but since Jackie's been downstairs, probably that's the difference. She's not blow drying her hair at the sink here. She's got long hair almost down to, well, past the middle of her back anyway. So it's a little bit better than what it was. So that piece that we took out at the bottom, where the ball was, and that little pin, the pin will go back through here. You see a little bit of corrosion on here, rusting or whatever you want to call it, on the plastic. Every once in a while you have to replace this piece, or you can get a kit to clean that up. if I undo the P-trap, I usually take the paper towel and I'll put the paper towel down inside and clean it out, or a rag or something of that sort. Well, I'm going to run out of towels here. And clean that up. Because, I mean, what's the sense in taking the piece off if you're not going to clean up what's around it? I don't see very much inside. I'll show you what it looks like from inside. I'll move the light. And I'll show you what it looks like from inside now. Ah! Alright, guys. Okay, where am I at here? So, it's not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. I don't really see anything in there. So, alright. Okay, so we're going to go back under, put the piece back together. I'm going to sit this piece back in the way I found it with this flat part here towards the back, because that's where it's going to sit. Oh, maybe I got it wrong. Maybe it's got to go this way. Yeah, because the ball has to sit here. The ball sits here, and then the pin goes here. So we're going to slide that back down into there, and it's closed. I'll go back under, put the pin back down, and show you how to put that back together. Hopefully it's running nice and smooth after, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm just about ready to put the pop-up back in. And I realized when I had said to put it in this way, when the rod goes up and down, causing this mechanism to go up and down, I believe it's got to be this way, so that when the rod comes through and it goes up and down, to pull it up and down, it's got this to go through. So I'm going to put it back in the flat side to the back of the sink, and we're going to go underneath, and we're going to just do everything that we just did in reverse. Okay, stay with me. All right, so I'm just going to wipe this off. Whoops, sorry guys, I'm going to wipe that off. Okay, now we're going to put that rod back in there, and hopefully it's going to line up with that hole in the pop-up. I'm going to play with it a little bit from the bottom, or from the top here, so I feel it go in. I feel it go in now. The ball's all the way here. Initially I had said the ball was going to sit on the opposite side, I thought, of that opened area of the pop-up, but how can it? Because the ball is like right here. Okay, we're just going to do everything in reverse. Yeah, trying to do it one-handed. There we go. You do it enough times, sometimes I have to get under the sink and sometimes I don't. Right now I'm not under the sink. I'm not on my knees. I'm not on my back, hanging on my knees anyway, but I'm on my back. Again, I'm going to run the water from up top. Tighten it. I don't want to do it too tight. I'm going to run the water from up top and see how everything's going. I want to make sure that there's no leaks here, so I'll just constantly feel with my hand mostly, in that connection there, if it's going to drip. But I'm glad I didn't have to take the P-trap off. That's not that hard of a fix anyway. Water's draining pretty good from up here. Yeah. So if it was the P-trap that I had to remove, I would just be taking out, like turning this one here. And let me just move my camera on it. And the bottom one there. So it looks like a little J. So I would just take this ring off and this ring off, take them off, clean out whatever is down here. There's a product that you can get called Zip It. You can push down there. Once you get the pop-up off, you can push that down there and you can see if there's anything else. It's got like teeth, so when you pull it back, it'll pull out any hair or anything that might be clogging down in there. I might think about going to getting one of those, because most of the time I just take off the pop-up, and that usually does it. But I might be able to use that for my tub or my shower. I have a tub and a separate shower in here, so I might be able to use that in future. But for now, everything seems to be going okay. I'm just going to bring it back up and show you everything's draining just fine. There we go, guys. Better than it was. All right. So you can do this. It's pretty easy. Stay tuned for the next video I'm going to make today. It's homemade laundry soap. I haven't made a video of that. I put it on my Facebook page, but I haven't really made a video. But there we go. Thanks, guys. Bye.